Hello to all of you. Today our topic is collision theory from chemical kinetics. So what is collision theory and why do we need this theory? In chemical kinetics we have already studied that reactants combine with each other and form products. But what are the basic reason behind the reaction between the reactants? Why do they react with each other and form the product? So, with the help of collision theory, W.C. Lewis, it is given by W.C. Lewis, and W.C. Lewis gave a theory, that is collision theory, and with the help of this theory he proves or he explained that how our molecules collide with each other and form the product. Okay, so the basic assumption behind this collision theory is that he assumed the molecules in the form of a sphere. Firstly, assume the molecules in the form of sphere, hard spheres, in the form of hard sphere. He assumed that first assumption according to W.C. Lewis is that this is the main point, that reacting molecules are considered as a hard sphere. They are considered as hard sphere. Molecules which are reacting are considered as hard sphere. For example, we have the hard sphere A and we have another hard sphere P, and when these two hard spheres collide with each other, only then the product formation takes place. But there must be a perfect collision between these two hard spheres. If perfect collision is not there, then product formation does not take place. Okay, so second assumption is collision must be there. Collision must be there between the hard sphere A and hard sphere B. Now, what is the third point? This collision between A and B must be perfect. Must be perfect. Must be perfect means there must be a perfect collision between A and B. That means जो hitting होगी, hitting between this A and B must be perfect. Means head to head collision must be there. Head to head collision must be there. And we can say that there must be effective collision. Effective collision means कि collision तो हुई, but if collision ऐसे हुई, यहाँ से A ने मूव किया, यहाँ से B ने मूव किया और ये collision ऐसे निकल गई, they do not collide with each other properly, then in this case there is non-effective collision. This type of collision is known as non-effective collision, and for product formation we must have effective collisions. Effective collision give product and non-effective collisions does not give product. Does not give products. So for product formation there must be effective collision. So, and there must be some rule for effective collision also. Okay, and what are these conditions for effective collision? Number one, there must be proper orientation. There must be proper orientation, or we can say head to head collision must be there. Proper orientation होगी, only then head to head collision must be possible. Okay, so there must be, for effective collision there must be head to head collision or proper orientation, otherwise non-effective collision takes place. Okay, and one more thing, for collision, if A want to collide with B, then there must be some minimum energy for collision. Okay, that means A require minimum energy to collide with B. Okay, and that energy, that minimum energy is known as threshold energy. This minimum energy is known as threshold energy. Minimum amount of energy possessed by reacting molecule to react with each other. Okay, so these are the conditions for effective collision: proper orientation, head-to-head collision, and threshold energy. That means minimum energy possessed by the reacting molecule to collide with each other. And what is this proper orientation or head-to-head collision? Means when, for example, there is a molecule CO. This is C atom, this is O atom. When this C atom and O atom react with NO2, CO and NO2, when these two react with each other, then there must be head-to-head collision. There must be head-to-head collision. In that case, C combined with O. C collide with O. Does not collide with N. Okay, and C collide with O and O. In this way, they collide with each other in from head to head, and this will give you the product COO and NO. Okay, but if they collide in this way, this is CO, this is NO, in this case there is no product formation. This is improper orientation. This is known as improper orientation, and this is proper orientation. This is proper orientation and this is improper orientation. So there are the conditions. Number 1, molecules are considered as hard sphere. Number 2, these hard sphere must collide with each other. Number 3, the collision must be effective for product formation. And number 4, for the effective collision there must be head-to-head collision or proper orientation, which is only possible by proper orientation. And there is threshold energy. Threshold energy means there is minimum energy possessed by the reacting molecule to form the products. So these are some conditions for product formation according to collision. Now, with the help of all these explanation, Lewis also give a mathematical equation for this. That means rate of any reaction depend upon all these factors. ठीक है, P ZAB minus EA upon RT. Okay. Before giving the specification of all these terms, there must be one more term, that is collision frequency. What is that? That is collision frequency. That means how fastly collision, means effective collision must takes place between two reacting molecule. जितना fast effective collision आपके होंगे उतना ज़्यादा product formation possible होगा. That means next is collision frequency. Number 4th point is collision frequency. Means frequency means frequently, how much your collides or effective collisions are frequent to give the products. जितना frequently collision होंगे, effective collision होंगे, उतना जल्दी आपका product formation possible होगा. Clear है? So rate जो है वो depend करेगा. Rate is basically depend upon this collision frequency, that is Z, that is denoted by Z, and also depend on the fraction of the molecule which give the effective collisions. Okay, where Z is collision frequency and F is a fraction of molecules gives effective collision. Effective collision. So from here we get rate is equal to P ZAB. ZAB is the collision frequency, EA is the activation energy, T is the time, ZAB is collision frequency, and P is the probability factor. That means possibility of the effective collision. That also depends on probability factor. Okay, so according to collision theory, we have rate is equal to P ZAB to the power minus E upon RT. Okay, so more the probability factor, more the rate of equation, more the activation energy, more the rate of reaction. And in case of activation energy, more the activation energy, it is in the power of exponential. Okay, so effect reverse हो जाएगा. More the activation energy, rate of reaction decreases. Okay, rate of reaction decreases. So these are the factors according to which we can find out the rate of reaction according to collision theory. Now next is, after collision theory, next topic is factor affecting rate of reaction. What are the factors